Crucial Features appears with this band name first in 2016 as 4, soon as a band of 3. Recording songs in a local recording studio, in April 2018 they released a 6-track album. In March 2020, a full-length album, playing gigs in clubs and on festivals, beyond their home region in countries in Europe. The band is published on a number of online platforms, including their own outlet on Bandcamp, other media like Last.fm, Genius.com, AltPress, and Los Angeles and London/England-based music hub Loud Women. This podcast took place on the 30th of January 2022. Drums, Kotryna. Bass, Doroteja. Guitar plus vocals, Meda. Thank you Kotryna, Doroteja, and Meda for coming over.
Yeah, thank you for coming along.
So if somebody would ask me about Crucial Features, I would say to them, listen to them. I would also say, if you ever heard of the harder side of Nirvana and the harder side of Bikini Kill, and you like them, and you want a new band, you should go for Crucial Features. What does that sound like? Is that Crucial Features?
Well, these are our biggest influences, I guess, at least at the beginning. But also, I think we took a more modern approach in our later production, music.
I mean, that's true. We're 30 years further down the line now.
I guess I would still think that it's a new way of doing fun. The ideas are different from the classic 3-part, 1-beat music. But yeah, Bikini Kill is much.
There are 2 albums and an EP.
The first one is EP and the second one is LP.
So I would say the titles now might fail. So the first one is an EP, but it has 6 tracks.
There's some songs that are not on the EP and not on the album, with like artwork black and purple. Which are those?
Don't really name them in any sort of EP or LP thing, but maybe more of a single songs. They're the first songs that we released before the album's ever sold.
Now, where you live, without talking too much about maybe history or question, how is that, where you live? How do you do it? Do you earn money with jobs? Can you play gigs? Is it a good community? Can you go somewhere and practice? Is it good or is it difficult?
I would say it's pretty good place to be a new musician, especially in last few years. There has been a lot of new young bands playing in alternative scene, so there's quite a support and everyone knows everyone. And yeah, in punk especially, we have this one underground place. There's also a community, so it's actually quite good conditions. So far, we have been getting a lot of love from everyone.
Does anybody buy your music? I mean, do you earn a single penny with making music?
Yeah, we do. And now that we released this album On Your Background, now that we released it as on vinyl, it has been out for like a month, but there are already orders for it. And when we had merch was perfect. We were rich. Yeah, but of course since we are an underground band, we don't earn from it as much to make a living.
The thing is that whenever we sell something, we invest it usually. So another thing is that we can make more merchandise, where we can go on another gig and plan it like that. So actually, we do not earn any from making the album, let's say, but we try to invest in other band stuff.
Do you know who buys that? Is it in your city? Is it in your close area? Or is it people from far away? Do you find your stuff?
Yeah, it depends, because we try to get into playlists sometimes. So there are also people coming from other countries. Age-wise, it's also quite diverse, because there are some people that are 50 and buy our vinyl, so people that are 20 or 60, really unpredictable, but I think that's what makes it the most interesting as well, to see all of the generations collide with each other, but without actually crashing in any way, just completing.
Good. Have you played outside of your city?
Yes, we've played around Europe, we've played in
In Germany and Poland and the Netherlands. Probably gonna go to play in Sweden. Of course, the pandemic made us, to take a little vacation from that.
Yeah, I think especially in the beginning, it was quite vibrant, let's say, because after COVID happened, everything went stagnant, and it was really difficult to plan the gigs. Also, I went on Erasmus during it, so it was a bit of a chaos that way, but we're trying to plan some more gigs in the upcoming months. We'll make up for it.
Does somebody do it, or you figure it out yourself to contact places? Or you phone places and say, hey, can you play there? And after some time there's an agreement, or how do you do it?
Often we get invited or someone recommends us a place or a festival or something. They think that we would fit there, which is also nice to know that someone thinks we fit somewhere. So it's like a confirmation that maybe we should really go there.
As I hear from your side, you don't look at this big prospect. You look at what you are doing, and you can go on step by step and do your thing.
Yeah, I mean, we are not looking at it as a business.
As a fan, I have to say another thing. Around here in our very small circle, it's not so easy to be super punk fan in Bristol. Where you should say, yes, it is easy. Here's a band, it's called Idols. You know the Idols, because I've seen your playlist, and I think you have a... Okay. Okay, one beer for the Idols. I actually don't know them so well. I should feel guilty for that. So, they're from Bristol, however. Still is a very small circle. I mean, so, and people around here, for example, are fan of Doroteja. She's the singer of the Distillers.
Yes, I was often compared to her.
People said around here, they should find you if they go on tour again and ask you to be a support band. That'd be perfect support band for the Distillers. I think it's true. I mean, switch on music and I listen to your album and I listen to the Distillers, there is no break. Maybe we listen to The Offspring, then we go back to your album and the Distillers. It's true. On the side of things. Subjective. Now, where you record, is it called Ymir Music?
Ymir Audio. It's
Ymir Audio.
where we record. It's very good. Very good for this.
A video of how's the pronunciation? MYSTENES from the first album? From the first EP? MYSTENES. That video?
MYSTENES.
Okay. I mean, this thing blew me away. Is that video filmed in Ymir Audio?
Yes, it was while we were recording, actually. And it was very fun because we were like in a natural habitat. So it was very organic and fun to do, just in our element, working, playing.
I guess when you play gigs, it completely doesn't matter.
The aggressiveness of the music kind of goes through all of the misunderstandings that would happen, and also like we try to explain our songs before or after they happen. So I think that people appreciate that as well.
When you play somewhere, or do you go together with bands sometimes?
It depends. Sometimes we make like solo gigs. Sometimes we team up with like bands that we like. We used to have a partner, but then they broke up. It didn't work. It was actually quite a nice relationship. We were a girl band and they were a boy band. We were doing funky stuff, so it was really nice. Yeah, they broke up. And for now, we just don't see a perfect match. There are lots of new bands forming right now, so maybe in the future that would be really nice.
Do you know any bands? Was there anything in your mind but just didn't work because they're maybe in the US, they never come here or something like this? Be honest if you got some.
Show Me the Body, amazing.
Okay, I haven't even heard of them. How do you spell
They're
that?
amazing. Well, I guess they're still punk, but a lot of rap, post-punk influences, and also they play the banjo, which is very nice. But yeah, they're from New York or LA or I don't know. They always play just in America. I mean, maybe after our tour with the Distillers, that could be possible.
Okay. Do you think they're big? Distillers?
Yeah, they're like classic, no?
Yeah.
I think they're fun classic, you know. You have to listen to them after the Sex Pistols, The Clash.
Okay, what's the name of that band?
Show Me the Body.
Okay, good. And Kotryna said you looked at the playlist.
Well, I looked at the playlist, but some of the bands I already know, like for example, Jigsaw Youth. So I like them. So
Okay.
that's that.
Just always thinking people shouldn't listen to BTS so very much. Do you know BTS? K-pop. Science can confirm it's more healthy to go to a punk concert because it's real love. Okay. Who wants to know this?
Oh, but we should have all music.
Yeah.
K-pop is nice.
Okay.
It's not for everyone, but it's nice.
Yeah, it really depends. Like for one person, it can be healthy to go to a punk concert, but for the other, maybe K-pop is their life. So I don't know. Like it depends, truly. For example, my sisters love K-pop, and they really make jokes about it, and they would love to go to a concert. They think it would brighten up their life. So it depends. It's also a connection between people, and it's also finding your own self-image and everything. So I don't find anything bad about it.
It's actually true. Have to agree, yeah. Are your lyrics on Bandcamp? Are they anywhere?
Yeah, they're pretty much everywhere. They're on Bandcamp, also on YouTube with subtitles. We're trying to make it known what we sing about.
The whole new album, I have already listened twice to it on YouTube just because I read the lyrics. One, I only bring it up a little bit, very briefly. Democratic Europe is a political type of thing where there are no borders. You can work, walk, go, do what you want in a 450 million people thing, which is bigger than the US. So, I mean, is it any reality? Does it matter in any way? Is it?
We're people from a post-Soviet country. We cannot not value democracy. But if you could clear up your question, I think we could.
Is there something positive or negative about it?
Yes, we love being there, especially like Doroteja said, after our country was oppressed for years by, killed and so on. And when we have neighbors, in Belarus, there is lots of ugly political stuff happening. In Ukraine, there's ugly political stuff happening. So if we have a chance that, Europe will have our backs if Russia is coming, I really like it. Our country is more free than it has been in ages. So I'm good. Of course, we have problems in our country, but who doesn't? And it doesn't matter on what side of the spectrum you are, there will still be, for now, things. It's not a leftist utopia, but nowhere is a leftist utopia. So
I wish things go better wherever they are. They were a French band, for example. They said they found it pretty good. They can go from the north of Finland to the south of Portugal. So, okay, there's nothing wrong with listening to BTS, to K-pop. What about social media or TikTok and all those kind of things?
Well, I think that TikTok is just another form of social media, but the way it's made, it's very addictive. You cannot stop scrolling, and it's specifically made that way. I do makeup and I have TikTok. Yes, it is very addicting. It consumes a lot of your time. And for bands, I think it's very useful to have these platforms to make themselves a bit more heard. So we try to engage with our audience on Instagram, Facebook. Our audience likes that. We show things from our daily lives and rehearsals and concerts.
As of 2022, the statistics say that 90% of all music listeners don't buy music anymore. They use streaming instead. That makes a big difference to how musicians even earn money. So the vast majority of all musicians cannot earn money anymore like it was up to the 90s and even into the...
I think that you just have to get creative in these years. Everything is changing, but you also have to find your way around it. And I think that that's just one of the main how's that word called? One of the main features of the technological age in general. So that's that. You just have to be creative in earning money to continue your career in music.